Alright, we are live. Welcome back to Zach Comrick's Football Predictions. Today we're going to be looking at Thursday Night Football, Jaguars versus Dolphins, presented by Zach Gamer Comrick, your #1 coverage for sports bets. Now, if you bet on the game, I am not liable for the outcome because these are just predictions and guesses. So that is a fair warning here. Anyone who bets on the game, I am not financially liable. So no lawsuits. Alright. And so far, let's just wrap it up. I was wrong about one game so far this season, which was the upset with the Saints and the Raiders, which I couldn't see coming. That was a really good game I watched. They lost by a touchdown, and a good job on the Raiders' part. So I am 31-1 this season. Let's see if I could go 32-1. All right. Dolphins game last week versus this week. Last week, the Miami Dolphins, I'll be focusing more on the quarterback here, played the Buffalo Bills and lost only by a field goal. Now, I feel the Dolphins are far from an all-star team and have mediocre on both sides. But I feel they will be able to hold their own against the Jaguars. Now, Jaguars last week versus this week. Now, the Jaguars also held their own against Titans, only losing by a field goal also. But the Jaguars had a better offense and an okay defense, giving them the advantage. Plus, the Jaguars did score more that week because theirs was a 30-33 finish. Miami was a 24-27 finish, I think. It was a close game, but Jaguars did score more offensively, so I say they have a better offense and about the same defense skill. Dolphins opinion. Now, I like the Dolphins, don't get me wrong, but I feel they don't have a shot this game. I think it'll be close, but they have no real shot at winning. As long as Ryan Fitzpatrick is starting, their offensive skill is very limited. Yes, he has experience, but he isn't quite starter material anymore. I understand they're trying to groom Tua and let him work on his skill, hone his craft while he is sitting out. Problem with that is he should get the chance to start because in the future, the Dolphins are going to rely on the Dolphins team. Their future relies heavily on his skill. He is their future. He is going to probably end up turning into their franchise quarterback. They need to give him play time. Now, do I think he should start? Maybe not. I would like to see how it goes. And this would be a good game to do it. No, this wouldn't be a good game. Next week, once they finally get their first win, would be a good game to do it because they're not worried about, a losing streak. Once they get that win out of the way, they go, all right, we're not going to go 0-16. We're not going to be that team this year. So I feel they got a shot as long as they give Tua some type of shot. Jaguars opinion. With Minshew in and the Jaguars season looking like a bust from the start, the sophomore year QB has stepped up. People were predicting Gardner Minshew would lead his team to an 0-16 season, but he's been able to keep up tough games close and even win a season opener against the this is him on the Eagles, but he was able to even win the season opener. I forgot who it was against, but he's obviously the superior QB between him and Ryan Fitzpatrick with more skill, more scoring chances, and I feel a better control of the ball. So I feel Jaguars have a better shot there with their quarterback. Dolphin keys to the game. This is how Dolphins need to focus on to even have a shot. Make smart decisions on offense. Don't do anything stupid. Feel like there were a few bad decisions on the Dolphins' offense last week, which I feel now these will focus more on the offense. But I feel those decisions are what lost them the game. Let Tua give it a try at QB. He needs to have some real in-game experience, which I feel this would be a good week to do it considering both teams are pretty equally matched. One having slightly the advantage, but I feel Tua, if he can step up, should get a shot to show he is starter material. Limit the Jaguars' field goals. Jaguars are going to be able to probably score on them quite a bit, but as long as they are able to limit them to field goals, they will be able to win that game and have a shot at winning overall and have better scoring on them because you can't win if you don't score touchdowns. That's what Matt Nagy said for the Bears, which I couldn't agree with more. And then finally, start the game fierce. Should have had end it fierce. Play fierce till the end. Start it and end it like you are fighting from the start. Don't make mistakes. Play crisp, clean football, and if they do that, they have a shot. Jaguars keys to the game. Don't be afraid to let Minshew try to throw downfield. It's the only way he'll be, able to see how good he is and, work on his skill. Now, if they let him throw downfield, he can show possibly that he is a superior quarterback and might be able to show off some of his strength and accuracy with the ball. Don't let the key inactive slow you down. They're missing a wide receiver, a kicker, and a corner. Don't let those slow you down, considering they can't help you this week. Don't let that focus on that. Just make sure your backups are ready and that they play the best football they can. Because backups are backups for a reason, but they still matter to a team and could come through clutch in those difficult situations. Now, third, get your kicker closer since he is a backup kicker. Now, backup kicker doesn't mean, he's bad, but it does mean he might not have as much skill, might not have as much experience, practice, might be a little rusty if he's backup. So let him get closer, easier kicks. I don't doubt his ability, but I would like to see for the Jaguars game that he has a better shot at succeeding, because as long as he can succeed, the team can succeed. So if you get him close, he'll be able to score you those 3 points, which you will need later in the game, and you'll need to win that game. Don't let the game come down to a field goal. Yet again, it's a backup kicker. I'm not questioning his ability. He made the NFL for a reason. Well, Cody Parkey made the NFL, but don't let it come down to a field goal. The pressure might be too big as a backup. Pressure might come in too big, and he might not be able to, step up and complete that game. Kind of like Butker did in the Chiefs game with those 3 in a row, 52-yarder, 58-yarder, 58-yarder, and really good skill by Butker because it was first a penalty, then a timeout, then he made it again, 3 in a row, field goals. So don't let the game come down to a field goal, though. He isn't Butker. He isn't Robbie Gould. He isn't an experienced QB who knows how to do his job. Quite not QB kicker who knows how to do his job as well. I mean, he might know how to do his job, but I don't know if he can come through in that clutch situation quite yet. So don't let him, don't let him. It all come down to him. Pressure might be too big. Now, if it does, I'm not saying don't be like fourth. I mean, don't let it be, there's 10 seconds left on the opposing 40 or on the opposing 30 and try to go for it. I mean, really, maybe one play, but don't try and go for it if you got 0 timeouts. Just let him kick it. Give yourself a shot. But I'm saying try not to let it get to that point. Final prediction, Jaguars 41 versus the Dolphins 31. I feel Jaguars will win by 10 because overall Jaguars do have a superior offense and they're equally balanced on defense. I'd say maybe give it a little bit to the Dolphins, maybe a little to the Jaguars. I'm not sure, but I feel I will be watching this, so I will give a recap tomorrow night. But overall, Jaguars, I feel, will be able to come away with an easy win. Not easy win, but a high-scoring win, 41 versus the Dolphins, who will only have 31. Thanks for watching. Hope you all have a good night. See you all tomorrow.